I got in touch with Maestro Jose Ramirez, the builder of Hotel Ali Shungu. When we began planning the video of the indigenous marriage of 1935, we searched far and wide for an old adobe hut, but could not find one that did not have electric poles close by or a modern house next door. So we borrowed some land from Don Antonio Lema in Quinchuqui and began to build in an isolated cornfield. Maestro Ramirez remembered, as a young Indian boy, watching villagers build these huts in his mountain village, and he offered his expertise. We remained faithful to the original measurements of the huts, called chozas. These structures were the standard indigenous dwelling for many, many centuries. We had access to modern tools and transportation to bring in materials. For the main frame, we used posts made from the eucalyptus tree. The original frame posts were made from the now scarce lechero tree.
Yeah.
¿Y aquí cuánto quedaría?
Está bueno. Suba. Está bueno. Suba.
Suba. Ya, póngale para arriba.
Save.
There are actually two structures being built. In the old days, one would have been used as a kitchen and storage, the other as a living space. And of course, a large patio connecting the two was an important part of any home. Posts, supports, and roofing were connected in those days by penco, the durable fiber dried and spun from the sisal cactus. The process of making penco takes about a month, and to save time we used acrylic rope and nails. One of the most important materials for these dwellings was the paramo grass used for the roofing, called paja. Paja grows abundantly in thick clumps high in the mountains above the tree line. We paid some professional paja cutters to harvest and deliver enough material for the two chozas. And the final stage of preparing the roof, before laying the paja, is to connect to the frame strips of chonta, a tough, sinewy wood from the jungle that resists the harshest elements. The paja is tied into wangos and layered from the bottom up. It is connected to the chonta on the frame with penco. A roof made of paja lasts a good 7 to 10 years before it needs repairs. This is carrizo. It is similar to bamboo and is used to build the walls of the choza. It is found in the mountain rainforests nearby Otavalo. It is tied onto the inside and to the outside of the frame by penco. The final stage of building a choza was the preparation of the masilla, or adobe. The earth of the Otavalo area is very clay-like. Combined with leftover dried paja and mixed well with water, a thick paste is formed. This paste is packed into the 2 rows of carrizo that form the walls.
Para todo sirvió la paja. Bien, bien.
Ya. Кажется, сегодня газон.
The adobe walls and the paja roof insulate the choza well against the cold Andean nights. Of course, these days in Otavalo, we are building everything with cement blocks or bricks. Thanks to Maestro Jose Ramirez and his helpers, I was very fortunate to see for myself how the ancient Otavalos built their homes.